Hello yo, welcome to the channel. It's Rad from Radko Tarot, and in this whole video we're going to look into Pisces, Sun, Moon and as well Rising. Weekly general tarot reading January 4th up to January 10th, 2021. And should you be interested in a personal reading with me guys, you can check out the description down below, and there you're going to find a link to my website. And at the very front page of this website you're going to see a full list of my services and as well their prices. So with that being said, let's move to the reading straight away. Now the first card, which marks the very start of the week, that is going to be the Seven of Cups. So with the Seven of Cups, that is a very bipolar card, if I may say it that way, because at the end of at the start of the week, you're gonna have some kind of hopes, some kind of dreams, or some kind of an idea that it is taking place. Very early stages of it, okay? And that will be a big problem for you because you will not know at that point, is this a mere fantasy or is this something that you can definitely accomplish? Okay, you would not know that. Nobody knows that. So at that point, it's very important to be grounded. What I mean is to be very objective about your surroundings and about as well what you can work with, if you will. The good thing about the Seven of Cups, it is that there is almost no chance for you to screw around with yourself and with the things you are doing, because the Seven of Cups, it's a card of a, how can I say, of a second chance, if you want to say it that way, or even of the fourth chance. What happens throughout the week, it is that if you do mess up, you are going to be very disappointed, primarily of yourself, but you are going to be bounced back at the start so you can try anew. So you definitely have a second chance thing here, like a jail-free card, if you will. But once again, when we're talking about goals and dreams, I would say that way, at that point at the start of the week, whatever goal or dream it is start forming in your mind, is this a fantasy or a seeds growing? Well, it yet remains to be of knowing. So you have to check on your next weeks to see, is this possible or is this not possible at all? And that's why it's very important to be grounded right now. So if it does happens to be impossible, then you don't end up severely disappointed from it. Moving next, we do have the Hermit. And well, you're gonna know pretty quickly, is this a possible thing or not? You don't have to wait for the next few readings into the next few weeks. So the Hermit points that right after this idea, you will decide to withdraw yourself from the ideas of the world and the ideas of others. Take it like a pollution, okay? A pollution of, how can I say, of opinions and, like I said, ideas. You would want to withdraw yourself from everybody around just so you can see not if this idea is accomplishable or not. Here with the Hermit is going to be accomplishable. The question is though, is it substantial for you? Is it something that you really need? Okay, is it something that you require? Is it something that is going to make you happy in general? And based on this conclusion that you're going to reach to, that will define the direction that you are going to move from there. And towards the middle of the week here, the start and middle of the week, somewhere in between, say Tuesday, Wednesday, you are going to be pretty secluded in your mind, that is, okay? And you're going to deliberate with a huge portion of wisdom and intelligence as well, what you should do, how you should do it, and where to from now on. The whole purpose of these two cards, it is that this idea forms at Monday, for example, and you after that are trying to identify, is this your light that shines for you in the darkness, or it is just a thing that is completely irrelevant for the for the good development of your future moving forward. Some of you are going to realize that it is something substantial. Some of you are going to realize that it isn't. But that doesn't mean that you have to stop there, because the Hermit points that even if you do realize that that idea isn't something you need, from it something else is going to be born. As a conclusion, you know, as a perception as well, as a, what was the word that I was searching for? Oh, I'm so tired. Yeah, well, let's say it that way, as a perception. Okay, how you should proceed forward with your career, with your relationship as well, with your friendships also. For with the Hermit Pisces, this is where you do kind of like separate the substantial people from not that substantial people. This is where you do realize who is holding on to, who is really cheering up for you, and who isn't as well. So you can expect that after the first few days from that week, you are to end up with less friends. And that isn't because anybody abandoned you, but because you will want to kind of like cut off certain people from your life. And then towards the middle of the week, we do have the Devil, and that is the strong determination you do have toward chasing your newly found goal here. Either this is going to be the goal that it is established at the start of the week, or is going to be a new goal which born from the realization that the goal from the start of the week is impossible. Okay, the Devil here points that once you do identify what is substantial for you, then you're going to start forming the circumstances which are going to make it true, which are going to make it happen. And it's going to be scary. I mean, not for you, for everybody around, because people are going to see how productive you are, how unyielding you are, and as well how capable you are to do what you want to do the way you want to do it. For the Devil gives you the power to force and to create your own personal and faithful as well circumstances, either regarding career or either regarding relationship. Here towards the middle of the week, should you focus yourself on something, you can simply do it. I mean, whatever it is, guys, you can do it in a very short period of time. So should you be love that you are chasing and you do identify who is the one that you do want, you can definitely get that woman or that man. All right. Should this be about career, you identify what career is going to be substantial for you, what job is going to be substantial for you. Towards the middle of the week, you are going to take every single action to lay down the circumstances in such a way that you get hired into a company that it is pretty much providing you with the career you want. So it's a very, very powerful week, and all comes from either unrealistic goal or a goal that was way too brave, but it is very, very achievable. I do believe that is going to be latter than the former here. And after that, we do have a Justice. And that is a very good card to have it here, Pisces. And that is because the Devil may kind of like make you a little bit carried on, in a sense of that you start doing the things you want the way you want them and they are happening. So you get intoxicated here with how proficient you are, you know, and how much power you have as well over your own life and over your own circumstances, to a point where you become negligent to the consequences of your actions. Well, here with the Justice, towards the end of the week, you're going to start obtaining an astute discernment of the responsibilities that your actions are carrying. And for that being said, with the Justice, you are to start attending toward the things that are carrying more sense of emergency than others. So here we are not talking about what you want, but we are talking about what you have to do in order to get to a certain point. And also what you have to do in order to maintain balance and to maintain, how can I say, equilibrium in your life, equilibrium in between your career and your relationship, equilibrium in between your beloved one and your family, and so on and so forth. And there is not going to be a problem here, because what you will want at that point, it's peace. And that things are moving forward, and that will be the way how the things are to move forward with you, Pisces. just maintain equilibrium and balance within the entirety of your life. You can expect that towards the end of the week, within your career, everybody is going to attend to your job. Everybody is going to attend to their work, and everything will work like a well-oiled machine. You can expect that towards the end of the week, within your relationship, your partner is going to do their responsibilities as you will have to do your responsibilities as well. And here it is where the balance and the harmony and the equilibrium stands. It has nothing to do with emotions. It has all to do with a mutual contribution toward the wellness of the relationship, and that exactly is going to be the substantial thing you need in order to push your life moving forward. And right after that, we do have the Six of Swords for you. And this is where you are preparing to make a rather huge leap moving forward. That will be about something kind of like, I would say new, that it just appeared in front of you. Like say a new client that you know nothing about. Say your partner into your relationship proposes you to do something that you never did. Like for example, if you are a homey type of person, your partner proposes you, hey, let's go around the world trip, right? Well, that's kind of like impossible right now with COVID. But what we're talking about here, it's about a actions which you are going to be afraid of doing that are to improve your circumstances. And in reality, there is nothing for you to be afraid of, because everything that happened beforehand, it was a setup, right? It was just that you are setting up the things in such a way that you make few steps in the straight of one. You're pretty much surpassing the natural flow of events here, and you're pretty much speeding up the situation that you are in terms of either career or in terms of either relationship. So just to summarize all that, guys, if the things doesn't work out very well for you at the start of the week, or kind of like you do realize that what you are aiming for, it's not possible, don't get despaired from it, because from that impossibility that you're going to see, you are or you're going to realize, you are to set yourself on something that is very possible and very, very substantial for you, which, like said here, is going to give you power. That power is going to lead to equilibrium into your relationships and as well into your career, which equilibrium is going to propel you forward to a point where you may be scared of how fast things are moving and what kind of an actions you will have to do that you haven't anticipated into. And that is something completely normal. For that time, you may be scared about, like I said, the consequences of your actions. But with the Six of Swords towards the end of the week, there is nothing for you to be afraid of. I mean, whatever you are anticipating to do, it's only going to improve your circumstances. So that being said, Pisces, this was your weekly general tarot reading, January 4th to January 10th, 2020. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do like it, guys, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.